来到王者荣耀。敌军还有5秒到达战场，请做好准备。全军出击！
不要被欲望玷污。 理想像呼唤着我。命运所在，别无选择。 理想像呼唤着我，
请求集合。收到。
不要被欲望玷污。嘿。 命运所在，别无选择。以圣剑的名义冲锋！
been slain. You have been slain. An ally has been slain.
不要被欲望玷污。 威逼王者审判，王者不可阻挡。
An ally has been slain.
我的老天爷！哎呦喂！
你有看到那个敌人吗？
哇，你真强！ 主宰暴君降临，防御塔护盾消失，弩车出击。
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
以圣剑的名义冲锋！不要被欲望玷污。
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
我的。哎呦喂！
圣剑，
The turret has been destroyed.
In his veins, the fire of gold. Stories of honor will be told. Against the odds, he won't retreat. Victory grows, his heart will beat. Arthur stands tall.
slain.
Immortal courage to eternity.
Enemy killing spree. Double kill.
吉祥相
An ally has been slain.
见证奇迹吧！
草里有人，小心！
Faith as his own sword in hand. Immortal courage to eternity's land.
以兄弟的名义冲锋！
An ally
我
has
的
been，
抱歉
slain.
了。
命运所在，别无选择。
哎呦喂！
An ally has been slain.
吉祥相呼唤，
An enemy has been slain.
奇迹吧！
Double kill.
漂亮！
Rampage. Double kill.
我的老天爷！
不要被欲望玷污。
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
嘿，我们赢了！
An enemy has been slain.
开始撤退。
Ally has been slain.
不要被欲望玷污。见证奇迹吧！
Godlike. Shut down.
我的老天爷！
命运所在，别无选择。
An ally has been slain.
圣剑，你有看到那个敌人吗？
草里有人，小心！
Fire, feel the rage ignite. Strike with thunder, stand with might.
见证奇迹吧！
We stand tall.
Slain an enemy.
Raise your steel, hearts of flame.
You have been slain.
We play the game. Broken
An
chains.
ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
We find our light, burning bright through the night. No fear, no strife. We own this life. Voices loud,
Ally has been
我的，我的。
in our path, none draw near. With the dawn we forge ahead.
命运
Alive,
所在
not，dead.
别无选择。
Mountains quake, rivers flow. Underneath our power grows. Hearts entwine, spirits free.
主宰炮获得强化，炮车出击。
Your turret has been destroyed.
Burning bright through the
王者不可阻挡！以兄弟的名义冲锋！
古书里记载，如果因农药业，因民起宣。
理想像呼唤着我。不要被欲望玷污。以兄弟的名义冲锋！
Enemy killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
圣剑！
Enemy killing spree.
我的。
An enemy has been slain.
王者的威武，王者审判，王者不可阻挡。圣剑！
Your team has destroyed a turret.
发起进攻！
理想像呼唤着我。
Shut down.
开始撤退。
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
以兄弟的名义，
Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain.
理想像呼唤着我。
強さを示して頂きを取れ
以兄弟的名义冲锋！
Your turret has been destroyed.
不要被欲望玷污。
闇の中で
Enemy has been slain.
我方高地防御塔正在被攻击。 请求集合。
不要被欲望玷污。
Your team has destroyed a turret. Enemy killing spree. has been destroyed. Shut down.
我的，我的。我方高地防御塔正在被攻击。
理想像呼唤着我。 你有看到那个敌人吗？
我方高地防御塔正在被攻击。 发起进攻！
王者不可阻挡！
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. Destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
新的名义，冲锋！ 不要被欲望玷污。 像呼唤着我。
我的。开始撤退。
冲锋！
我开始撤退，塔正在被攻击。
The turret has been destroyed.
唯一王者审判，王者不可阻挡。
决战开始！开始撤退。我的。
An ally has been slain. Double kill.
理想像呼唤着我。
进攻。
Beneath the broken sky, we'll find wings and learn to fly. Through the darkness, we will rise. Stars will light our heroes.
开始撤退，
An enemy has been slain.
We find peace. Battle cries.
以兄弟的名义冲锋！
We are strong.
发起进攻，
Raise your voices to the sky. In the flames we defy. We are legends come alive. In our hearts we survive.
An enemy
请
has
求
been
集合，
slain.
收到。
别无选择。
Underneath the
我方高点防御塔正在被攻击，发起进攻。
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
发起进攻，
Dragon wings cut through the night, riding high in blazing light. Ships are raging, feel the roar.
Double kill. Killing spree.
Once more,
嘿，我们赢了！
in the tempest we unite, guided by our inner might. Lightning dances wild and free. Together we claim victory. Storms embrace, surround us tight. Fearless hearts take flight tonight. Echoes of a battle cry. Soaring dragons touch the sky. Through the thunder, hear our song. In our hearts, we all belong. Fierce and bold, we stand as one until this mighty war